Hi, I'm Jade Diamond. This is your weekly Angel Oracle card. I'm at a friend's in sunny London this weekend, so I thought I'd do it on her balcony. The card for this week from Doreen Virtue's Daily Guidance Selection is Heart Chakra. Have a little peek. Really interesting. When I kind of had a think about it, it leads on from last week, really, what we were talking about in some ways. But I'll read what the card says, and then I'll have a talk to you about it and what I take from it, and maybe you can take something from it this week. This card, the information about this card for you is: love is the heart of the matter. The heart is the centre within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. The angels have given you this card because the answer to your question rests in your heart. The more that you open your heart, the more love, joy and peace you'll feel. You can open your heart chakra by asking the angels to send their healing energy, by visualizing your heart surrounded by pink light and inhaling the fragrance of pink roses, by holding or wearing rose quartz crystal, and by focusing on love. And there's also some additional meanings for this card that might apply to you. Send love and light to your heart chakra. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Take very good care of your cardiovascular health through exercise and healthy eating. Who's been being lazy? A departed loved one who passed on from a heart condition wants you to know that they're around you and that they love you. And have a heart-to-heart discussion. So it was interesting when I picked this card, because the heart chakra, the information around what the heart chakra is and how it operates in your life is huge, really. You know, the heart chakra is where we relate to other people. It's all about our relationship with ourselves and also our relationship with other people. So when your heart chakra, which is here, right in the centre, not where your actual physical heart is, but right here in the centre, when your heart chakra is balanced, it's easy for you to give and receive love, compassion, forgiveness, both ways, to be peaceful. But if it's unbalanced, you know, you can lack self-discipline, you can have problems in your relationships, you tend to live vicariously through other people, and you can be dependent on other people for your happiness. And this is a big thing that I think applies to a lot of people, whereby we want someone else to provide our happiness for us, you know, especially in terms of relationships. We often think, you know, I need this person to come along and then I can be happy. I'll be happy if I get this job, or if my family member starts treating me right. You know, if only my mother, my father, my brother, my uncle would be respectful, then I could be happy. If my partner would behave herself and stop being bitchy, or my partner would, you know, do the washing up more often, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? You know, we often depend on other people for our happiness, and that sets us up, because we can only control our internal world. We can't control, you know, what goes on externally. And you know, as long as we're depending on other people for our happiness, we're going to come into problems, you know. And so it's about being mindful about coming from your heart, but also remembering that you are in control of your happiness, no one else is. When our heart chakra is fully open, then we're a channel for divine love for the universe, and that's huge, that's massive, that's amazing, because that brings the vibration of the whole planet up, and you're doing service work really for the planet and creating a loving vibe, really, by being loving just on a day-to-day basis. It's the things that you do. You know, revolution is personal as much as it is political or a group thing. You know, you create your world and you create everyone else's world by who you are and how you choose to be. So you can just do small acts on a day-to-day basis that are adding to a love vibration, you know, just by being kind to someone or saying a few kind words, the way that you are with someone. So in terms of having a heart-to-heart discussion, this was saying, the card is saying, you know, heart-to-heart discussion might be needed. It's hard, you know, when people rub us up the wrong way, you know, or our personality gets in the way, their personality gets in the way. Perhaps somebody's upset you this week and you're wondering how to deal with it. And it's tough, you know, but the guidance is to come from your heart with it, to speak your truth. You don't have to be aggressive in speaking your truth. You know, you don't have to down the other person or make them wrong, but you can explain in a loving way how you feel, how it makes you feel. Be specific about what it is that's coming up for you, and then you might have to let it go with love, with the heart chakra. It is all about our relationships, and that's why we suffer so much after breakups or after we lose someone that we love, they pass over. We're very we talked last week, didn't we, about cutting cords to people who are unhealthy for us or draining us. When we love someone and we lose them, those cords are very in effect, and that's why we can suffer so much when we lose them. And we do all need love and affection, and I think our heart chakra can get really blocked through past hurts, trauma. It might be as an adult, as a teenager, as a child. Certain things can happen where on a level you decide to lock yourself off, block yourself off, and make sure that you can never be hurt, and that means closing your heart chakra down, but that will cause physical health problems as well. The heart chakra can affect our blood, obviously our physical cardiovascular system, our breathing. A blocked heart chakra can cause a lot of health problems, with breast cancer as well. Some of that can sometimes be attributed to blocks in the heart chakra. So it's important that we come from a place of love, and we look after our hearts, basically. We all need love and affection, and sometimes we can block that off for ourselves. So if there's we've had trauma, or past hurts, past anger that we've not let go of, things we've not let go of from the past that still come up for us, it's still an issue for us, that can create blocks in our heart chakra, where we can't give love as much as we want to, or we might give love but we can't receive it. For a lot of people, sometimes the issue isn't that they can't give love, it's that they can't receive enough. They can receive just about enough, but any more than that feels uncomfortable for them, and that comes from a blocked heart chakra as well. Sometimes it's really about your ability to receive. What can you let other people do for you? Can you let you might be very good at looking after other people, but can you let other people look after you? Maybe you just want to take from people and you're happy for everyone to do for you, but you don't want to do for anyone else. These are all things that come from a blocked heart chakra, and the card's saying very specifically this week, that's what we need to work on, coming from our heart. So one a way that you can work on shifting some of that stuff and opening your heart up is to practice daily, doing, giving, being loving, being mindful about coming from a place of love, the way you speak to people, the way you handle people, more importantly really, the way you handle people who are difficult, because it's easy to do with the nice ones, isn't it? But the way you handle difficult people. And you can visualise, like the colour of the heart chakra is green, and sometimes we use pink as well. So you can visualise breathing in green light, breathing it into your heart and expanding that green light right across your chest, and for it to hold it there, and then breathe out all negativity that you're feeling. If anything comes up, or you're angry towards someone and you've not let it go, someone's pissed you off, or you think the reason why you can't let people in, or you're having problems, then you can breathe this green light into your heart, and then release. As you're breathing out, you release the negativity, and just do that meditation for like 10-15 minutes. Just breathe in green light, hold it in your heart, and then release, and just let your body just take this beautiful, like an emerald green, like a beautiful emerald green colour into your body, and be filled with it, and you might sense that things will start to shift. So yeah, that's your weekly oracle card reading. It's all about the heart this week. Love is the heart of the matter. It is safe for you to love and be loved. I know some people have had experiences where they don't feel it's safe to love and be loved. And I understand that point of view. And I guess the work is not to base your decisions in your life now on experiences that you've had in the past, because you can't change whatever's gone on before for you, but you can change the way you go into your life moving forward. Because someone's hurt you before doesn't mean someone is going to hurt you again. It's not about let anyone do anything to you and you just have to forgive them and it doesn't matter. It's about you taking care of yourself, loving yourself first and foremost, that you won't let negative people come into your life, or if people are behaving badly towards you, then you let them go And you do that with love. You don't have to do it with anger. You don't have to do it with vehemence or vengeance. You can let them go with love and just move on. And that would be my thought, you know, on that. And then practice aligning yourself with people that create the feeling of that it is safe to love. You can have people, friends, lovers, family, you know, people around you who support you and love you, because that's what you deserve as a human being on this planet. Just for that, no other reason that you're a human being on this planet. You deserve to be safe and to be loved. So if you feel there's something in you where there's something that goes on around that safety, then that's something to look at this week and look at letting it go. And you can do that in your meditation and just hold that thought, you know, what is it? What comes up for me? Why, you know, this makes me feel unsafe, and work with it that way. Anyway, I hope that's been very helpful for you in some way. I shall do my weekly reading again next week. My name's Jay Diamond. You can find me on Facebook /J Diamond Energy, it's JAY, or you can reach me on Twitter @Lady J Diamond. Peace, stay blessed, stay beautiful, have a great week.